Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the world's greatest footballers, walks into a school disguised, blending in with the crowd. But what happens next? You'll never guess how the students reacted when they realized who he really was. Before we dive into what happened next, a quick welcome to our channel. If you love stories that surprise, inspire, and leave you thinking, you're in the right place. Take a moment to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on stories like this. Ronaldo, usually known for his flashy appearances and iconic football kits, decided to do something completely unexpected. This time, he stepped into the school wearing nothing but a plain hoodie, a baseball cap pulled low over his face, and a pair of sunglasses. With no team jersey or signature look, he was just another person in the crowd, unassuming and almost invisible. His presence wasn't announced, and he moved through the school like any regular visitor, blending seamlessly with the students. Nobody had any idea that the legend himself was standing right there among them, ready to surprise them in the most amazing way. The students were going about their usual day, completely unaware of the surprise waiting for them. To them, he was just another visitor, someone ordinary, blending in with the background. Little did they know, standing right there in front of them, was one of the most iconic figures in football history. They had no clue that the man in the plain hoodie and cap was about to turn their day into something unforgettable. Ronaldo's visit wasn't just about meeting fans or signing autographs. It was about something much deeper. He wanted to connect with the students on a personal level, without the barriers of fame or expectations. By keeping his identity hidden, he could experience their genuine reactions, their kindness, curiosity, and energy, without the overwhelming excitement that comes with being a global superstar. For Ronaldo, this wasn't about being treated like a legend. It was about reminding these kids that no matter who you are, it's the small human moments that truly matter. For Ronaldo, this visit wasn't about basking in fame or hearing fans cheer his name. It was about the experience, connecting with the students on a meaningful level. By staying in disguise, he gave them a chance to interact with him as a person, not as a celebrity. It was a way to strip away the spotlight and focus on something far more important: the joy, the inspiration, and the unforgettable memories created in that moment. Fame was the last thing on his mind. It was all about making a real connection. At first, everything seemed completely normal. Ronaldo walked into the classroom, blending in like any regular guest. The students didn't suspect a thing. They greeted him politely, just as they would any visitor. He started chatting with them, asking about their interests, their favorite subjects, and even their favorite football players. The atmosphere was light and casual, with the students completely unaware they were talking to one of the greatest athletes in the world. Ronaldo's calm and friendly demeanor made them feel comfortable, and they had no reason to think they were in the presence of a global icon. The kids didn't think twice about him. To them, he was just another visitor, maybe a teacher's guest or a speaker for the day. They greeted him politely, some barely even looking up as they continued their conversations or worked on their assignments. There was no special attention, no whispers, no excitement. They treated him like anyone else, completely unaware that standing in their classroom was one of the biggest sports legends in the world. It was just another ordinary day, or so they thought. At first, it was just small hints. His voice sounded familiar to a few of them, but they brushed it off. Then, as he moved around the room, some students started noticing the way he walked, the way he carried himself. Whispers began to spread. "Could it be?" one student asked quietly, their eyes widening in disbelief. Suddenly, the energy in the room shifted. A few brave students exchanged glances, then one finally blurted out, "Wait, are you Cristiano Ronaldo?" The room fell silent for a moment, as if time had stopped, and then, boom! The realization hit everyone like a tidal wave. Gasps, cheers, and stunned faces filled the classroom. It was a moment they'd never forget. The moment the truth sank in, their expressions were priceless. Eyes widened in disbelief, mouths dropped open, and some even froze, unsure if they were dreaming. Within seconds, their faces lit up with pure excitement, like a spark had ignited the entire room. Some students started cheering loudly, while others just stood there, grinning ear to ear, too stunned to speak. The joy and surprise on their faces said it all. This was a moment they'd talk about for the rest of their lives. Instead of being overwhelmed or pushing to get selfies, the students responded with an unexpected kindness and warmth. They clapped, cheered, and welcomed him like an old friend. Some couldn't stop smiling, while others politely asked questions, genuinely curious about his life and experiences. Their energy filled the room, but it wasn't chaotic. It was heartfelt and respectful. They didn't just see a football legend, they saw a person who took the time to meet them, and they made sure he felt appreciated. It was a beautiful moment of connection, full of genuine excitement and warmth. The students didn't treat him like a celebrity or a hero, but as someone they genuinely respected. They didn't swarm him or ask for autographs right away. Instead, they engaged with him thoughtfully, showing a deep respect for him as a person. Their questions were kind and meaningful, curious about his experiences, his values, and what it took to get where he is today. It wasn't about the fame. It was about the connection they felt to him as someone who had worked hard, overcome challenges, and stayed humble despite his success. Their respect wasn't just for the football legend in front of them, it was for the man who had inspired millions with his actions and character. Ronaldo didn't stand apart, acting like a superstar. Instead, he blended in with the students, chatting with them like a friend. He asked them about their dreams, their favorite subjects, and even shared some of his own personal stories, like the challenges he faced growing up and how he stayed focused on his goals. It wasn't about being in the spotlight for him. It was about making real connections. He didn't throw around his fame or status. Instead, he encouraged them to follow their own passions and never give up. The students felt that warmth and sincerity, and they responded by opening up, sharing their thoughts, and even laughing together. It was a moment that went beyond the typical fan-celebrity interaction. Ronaldo showed them that no matter who you are, it's the real, personal moments that truly matter. This wasn't just another meet and greet. It was something far more meaningful. For the students, this wasn't about meeting a football legend. It was about connecting with a person who shared his story, his struggles, and his passions. Ronaldo didn't just sign autographs or take pictures. He made them feel heard, understood, and valued. The students were no longer just fans. They were people he genuinely cared about. As they sat together, laughing, learning, and sharing, it became clear that this was a moment that would stay with them forever. It wasn't about the fame. It was about the real human connection that went far beyond the football field. In that classroom, Ronaldo became not just a legend, but a friend. Someone who made them believe in the power of hard work, kindness, and chasing your dreams. As the day went on, the students couldn't stop talking about the encounter. It wasn't just the excitement of meeting a global icon. It was the inspiration they felt. Ronaldo shared his struggles, his journey from a young boy with big dreams to the football legend he is today. He talked about the importance of perseverance, of staying focused even when things get tough. For many of them, it was the first time they realized that success isn't just about talent. It's about hard work, dedication, and believing in yourself, no matter the odds. That encounter sparked something inside them. They began to see that if Ronaldo could come from humble beginnings and achieve greatness, then they too could reach their own dreams, no matter how big. It was a lesson in self-belief, and it left them all feeling empowered and ready to chase their goals with a new sense of purpose. Ronaldo's visit wasn't just a memorable moment, it was a turning point for many of the students. Listening to his story, seeing his humble nature despite his fame, and hearing him talk about the struggles he overcame made them believe in themselves like never before. They realized that success isn't just about luck or talent. It's about determination, resilience, and staying true to your dreams, no matter how difficult the path may seem. Inspired by his words, they walked away feeling stronger, more confident, and ready to face any challenges ahead. For many, it was a reminder that no dream is too big and no obstacle too great when you have the belief and the will to push forward. As the encounter came to a close, the students walked away with a sense of empowerment that was impossible to ignore. It was as if they had received a life-changing lesson, one that wasn't just about football or fame, but about believing in themselves no matter the odds. They felt inspired to work harder, to chase their dreams with renewed determination, and to never let setbacks define them. Ronaldo had shown them that greatness comes not just from talent, but from resilience, hard work, and staying true to who you are. The energy in the room was electric, and as they left, you could see it in their faces. They were ready to take on the world, confident that their dreams were within reach. This story isn't just about a football legend surprising a group of students. It's about the power of connection, humility, and inspiration. Ronaldo's visit showed these young minds that greatness isn't just measured in trophies or fame. It's about the impact you have on others, the lessons you share, and the way you make people believe in themselves. The students didn't just meet a celebrity that day. They met someone who reminded them that dreams are worth chasing, no matter how impossible they may seem. And that, in itself, is a lesson that will stay with them forever. A simple act of kindness can truly change lives. And in this case, it may have changed the course of theirs. As we reflect on this incredible moment, it's clear that kindness, humility, and the courage to dream big are what truly define a person's greatness. Ronaldo's visit wasn't about showing off his fame. It was about reminding us all that it's the small acts of kindness, the genuine connections, and the belief in ourselves that matter the most. He inspired these students not just to play football, but to dream bigger, work harder, and always stay humble along the way. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Zanimal. And share this video with your friends and family to spread positivity and remind everyone that dreams are always worth chasing. Let's keep the good vibes flowing and inspire others, just like Ronaldo did for these amazing students.